Hey guys, the Eurobandit here, and this time I'm gonna do a computer video, and I know that some of you guys have been waiting for this, and now I'm finally making a computer video. This time I'm gonna review my new laptop. Well, I bought it like 3 months ago, almost 3 months ago, so it's not new, but it's still new because I haven't been using it a whole lot. It's the 2015 ASUS R557L laptop. And to begin with, I'll do the unboxing and then I'm gonna review it, so enjoy! And here it is. As you can clearly see, this is how the box looks like. It's obviously not the first time that I'm unboxing this thing, because I've been using it for quite a few times, not a whole lot, maybe like 30 times maximum at most. So this is pretty much how the box looks like. It's very practical, that's why it's still in the box, because as you can see, it does have a handle, and you can grab it by the handle and, you know, travel around with the laptop, which is very practical. Well, not really, because it's quite big. I mean, it's quite wide, but it's alright. You can still travel with it. You can take it wherever you want. Let me open it up. As you can clearly see, this is how the box looks like. Very nice, very straightforward. Here's the laptop itself. Here's the crappy protection on it. In search of incredible slogan. And here is the adapter and charger, and it's surprisingly small. I'm surprised how small these crappy adapters get nowadays. It's nice and shiny. Still has the new wrap on it. You can easily tell that it's not been used a whole lot. This is the laptop. It's very lightweight. It's not heavy at all. And here we have the warranty card and user guide, as you can clearly see. And here we have the laptop itself, as you can clearly see. This is how it looks like. ASUS. It's all matte black, and you can still see the fingerprints on it. It's still better than being piano black or any shiny color, because then you'll see the fingerprints way more. The whole thing is matte black. As you can see, this is how the whole thing looks like. The thing has Intel Core i5 and it's very good. Now I've paid 400 euros for this thing, and trust me, it's totally worth it. The only thing that I don't like about it, well, there's two things that I don't like about this laptop, and I'll tell you more about that later on. This laptop has a very good temperature when it's used, so it doesn't get hot compared to many other laptops. Because many laptops do have the overheating problem. This has no problems whatsoever. You can even rest your palm while it's running and it's not gonna be hot, because it even tells you, keeps palm rest cool. Clear and powerful sound, well, not really, unless you plug the headphones in or some auxiliary speakers. HDMI, obviously. It has a 500 GB mechanical hard drive and fucking Windows 8, fuck that shit. 4 GB RAM memory, Intel Core i5, up to 2.7 GHz, 24 months warranty. It's totally worth 400 euros. It's a very good laptop and has very good performance, and surprise surprise, it even has a web camera. This one's the microphone for it, and this thing is the LED that indicates it. Now let's close it. Now this thing's surprisingly slim. I'm surprised how slim today's laptops are. They're way more slim than what they used to be back in the day. As you can see, this is how it pretty much looks like. This is the adapter plug, internet connection, VGA output, HDMI output, 2 USB 3.0 ports, an SD card input, which is very good, microphone or headphones jack, both work, and another USB input. However, this is a USB 2.0 input. It's alright. Now, one thing I really don't like about this thing is that it has integrated batteries, so it's not that easy to access. You have to unscrew all this bullshit to access it. So basically there's three things that I don't like about this thing. But the battery part doesn't really bother me, so I won't really complain about that thing. But other than that, Windows 8. fuck that piece of shit. Whatever, all computers are standard with Windows 8 since 2012. Now let's start this thing. Here's the start button. And the LEDs come on. This is the power LED, battery LED, hard drive LED, and something travel thing, I don't know. And here comes the shitty Windows 8 screen. And basically nothing interesting to see in here. If you're not familiar with Windows 8, this is how the whole piece of crap looks like. It's totally bullshit, but whatever. There's nothing much we can do about that, but you know, this computer has warranty, so if you remove the operating system and install Linux or another version of Windows, they're not gonna like it. Basically, this is how the desktop looks like. A lot of bullshit going on. Here's the hard drive divided in two partitions. One for backup and one for the operating system. I figured while I'm doing a review of a pure Windows 8 computer, I might as well go ahead and bash Windows 8 some more. Fuck Windows 8, piece of shit. But unfortunately, if you buy a Windows 8 PC and you want the fucking warranty, you know, and all that bullshit, you gotta keep it stuck basically. You can't really modify it or open it or do any other crap switch. Let's see, is it connected to the internet? It sure is. Well, takes a while for Firefox to start, surprisingly, but the performance is great. I mean, it's perfect for being a Windows 8 computer. Just great. Let's go to YouTube. As you can see, let's watch some of my videos. Check this one out. Here's the sound. It's the Eurobandit here, and it's Wednesday again, and it's time for this meeting of classic cars that happens every Wednesday, and it's around 7:30 p.m. and most of the people are already leaving. Hopefully there's still gonna be a few interesting cars. There's a modern Porsche. Alright. The quality, the image quality is pretty good. I can't complain. It's quite good actually, it's very good. You can play full high definition video because it's obviously from the high definition era. You name it, it's a very good laptop. It's extremely quiet. The only thing I can hear is basically the hard drive, but that's because it's mechanical. I can always upgrade it to SSD, but I won't, and I'll tell later why I won't do anything to this computer. It's not because of the warranty, but rather something else. Let me show the camera, because it does have a camera after all. As you can see, here's myself, and here's the camera, filming the camera of the computer. Isn't it great? You can record the video or you can simply take a photo, which I'm gonna do now. Perfect. Now I'm gonna close it and check it out. Where the fuck is it? Fucking Windows 8. I fucking hate Windows 8. There you go, camera roll. And there's the picture. Well, as you can see, the picture isn't high quality, but what else do you expect from a web camera? And one thing I didn't show you is that it does not come with a CD or DVD-ROM drive, and that's what really annoys me. Not that I would use the CD or DVD drive a whole lot. I like to install an operating system from the DVD, not from a USB or all that bullshit, but whatever. But one good thing is that it does have the slot over here. You can basically remove this plastic piece and buy a DVD drive and simply insert it. That's what I would have done. So, here are the good points. Good value for money. The thing is well built, it's slim, it doesn't weigh a whole lot. It does have USB 3.0 ports, which is great. Very good performance. It does have webcam. It does have very good graphics. Probably not ideal for gaming, but hey, if you want a gaming laptop, you would spend more money. The battery is very good. It's quite cool. The temperature is great. It doesn't get hot, so you can basically rest your palm on it without any problems. The bad points are the mousepad. Not a fan of any mousepad, so I wouldn't call that a bad point because I would buy an optical mouse anyway. Another bad point is that it does not have a CD or DVD drive. But at least it does have the slot and you can install it. Another bad point that every single computer made from 2012 to 2015 has is Windows 8. But you can remove that, it's not a problem, but if you want to keep your warranty, you'll have to live with it, unfortunately. Final conclusion, it's a very good laptop, I do recommend it. It's great, it's perfect if you want a laptop with decent performance. You can either keep the crappy Windows if you're not having any problems with it, or you can basically install Linux. But what I would personally do if I would keep this laptop is that I would run it just the way it is for a few more weeks at least, and then I will install Linux Mint on it. It will have been the perfect Linux laptop, and I would also upgrade the hard drive to an SSD. That will make it even more quieter and the performance will have been way better. So that's what I will have done, but I'm gonna sell this computer because I got a good offer on it already. Didn't really plan to sell it, I plan to keep it and, you know, use it every once in a while. I got a good offer, and if I got a good offer, why the fuck will I keep it? Anyway, ASUS is a good brand. Ever since I built my own computers, I use their motherboards and they make pretty much the best motherboards in my opinion, so you won't have any problems if you'll choose an ASUS computer. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Hope you liked this video. If you did, why not? Thumbs up, check out my other videos, and why not subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers and beers. Whoa, Bear's dead.